Hi friends, and welcome back to another lesson with me. Today we're going to be looking at pronouns. Do you know what a pronoun is? Well, that's okay. That's what I'm here for. So, I'm going to be explaining what a pronoun is, and from there we're going to be doing some activities just to help you understand it a little bit better. Let's get started. So, pronouns. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun or nouns. Let's read that again. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun or nouns. So, what it's basically saying is if you have a noun in a sentence, what a pronoun can do is replace that word or that noun in that sentence. Let's find out more about pronouns. Now we're looking at subject pronouns. So a subject pronoun tells who is doing something. So it tells us who is doing something. It is usually at the beginning of a sentence. So let's look at our examples. We have he, she, it, we, and they. So a subject pronoun, so we all know what a subject is. We have a sentence that starts with the subject. It has an object and a verb. So a subject pronoun tells who is doing something. Like I said, he, she, it, we, and they. And it's usually at the beginning of a sentence, hence it being a subject pronoun, because the subject of a sentence is usually at the beginning of a sentence. So if I say John has a bike, how I would replace it with a pronoun is by saying, replacing John. So what am I doing? I am replacing the noun with he. So he has a bike. Do you see how he is still our subject? And it is still a noun. However, it's a pronoun now because we've replaced the noun with the pronoun. Let's look at what an object pronoun is. So an object pronoun comes after an action verb. An object pronoun comes after an action verb. Do you remember what an action verb is? So, an action verb describes an action or the action. So, he kicked the ball. It's still a verb, but it's telling you how or what he's doing. Describes an action. So, examples of object pronouns would be him, her, it as well, us, and them. Don't get too confused by subject and object pronouns. Remember I spoke about a box that has little boxes. And what happens with these little boxes is that it makes it so much easier for us to explain and understand something. So we have words, but putting those words into little boxes, we're able to understand them better and explain them better. Like how we have nouns, and now you've learned that there's pronouns. So it's still a noun, it's just a different type of noun. It has a different function in a sentence. Let's go over it one more time. Or let's just do a few examples so that you understand it a little bit better before we start getting into the activity. So I'm gonna write Melissa likes cake, right? And so what we're gonna do is, first things first, we're gonna identify our noun, which is Melissa. Remember, noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. So we have found our noun, which is Melissa. Cake is also a noun. And we're gonna change it or put pronouns in two different ways. So the first one, we're gonna do Melissa. So Melissa is a girl. So we're gonna say she likes cake. And if we're gonna change cake as well, we can say she likes it. So, as much as a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun, it can't just be any word. So I can't change Melissa likes cake to orange likes cake. Orange is a noun because it is the name of something, but it doesn't make sense. Hence why we've subdivided it or put it in its own box and called it a pronoun, because there are only specific types of words that can take the place of certain types of nouns. Like how I replaced cake with it and Melissa with she. Or if it was John or Bob, I would have replaced it with he. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this little lesson about pronouns. See you guys again next time. Bye!